So, as you guys can see, buying a rental property, buying your first property is actually quite easy. Simply, all you're going to do is take your down payment money. Wait, you don't have a down payment? Oh, alright, well, I mean, yeah, we can still make that work, don't panic. You don't have the down payment money? No problem. There are ways to buy real estate with no money down. Yeah, let's do that then. All right, so you're interested in buying your first property, but you don't have enough money for your down payment? Well, don't panic. I'm sure we can work that out. So let's get into some solutions. So as you can see, it's not that difficult to still buy a property without any of your own money. All you need to do is go and ask your rich relatives to give you the money, gift it to you, and then you can go buy that first property. Oh, you don't have rich relatives. That's okay. Lots of people don't have rich relatives. I'm sure we can figure out another solution. So, as you guys can see, even if you don't have the money for a down payment, even if you don't have rich relatives to gift you the money for your down payment, you can simply save up the down payment. Sure, it may take a couple of years, but if you implement some of the frugality tips that I've shown you on my channel, you'll easily be able to save up that down payment within a couple of years. Oh, okay. You're impatient too. You don't want to save up the money. Of course, why would you want to save up the money? Everyone wants instant gratification. Okay, no problem. We can work with this. Alright, so as you can see, as long as you plan on saving up at least 5% down, we can use mortgage insurance in order to get you that first property. So, in the US, it's called like an FHA loan. I don't know a lot about it. In Canada, it's CMHC insurance, or you might go through Genworth instead. Here, you're not even willing to save up 5% to buy the property. Really? You're making this a little bit difficult, you know. Okay, that's fine. We can still work with this. So, you're not willing to save up 5%. You don't want to save up at all, essentially. You want to literally buy a property with no money down. Okay, yep, we can make this work. I forgot about wholesaling. Of course, we can get you into a property through wholesaling. So what we're going to do with wholesaling is, you're going to become an expert wholesaler. Click that I over there if you want to see my videos on wholesaling. But we're going to get you into wholesaling, and you're simply going to earn the down payment. You know, honestly, within 6 months, if you can find 3 or 4 great deals to wholesale, you'll have more than enough for your down payment. So boom, we got you that property, no money down. You don't want to do wholesaling either. But why would you want to do wholesaling? I mean, sure, it's a great way to learn about real estate before you're involved in real estate, as well as to build like tons of great connections and network with investors. But yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure, yeah, no, you don't want to become a wholesaler. Fine. I mean, it's a great way to learn, but whatever. You don't want to do wholesaling. You know what? We'll still find a way to get you into that property with no money down. Of course, I forgot about partnerships. A money partner will get you into this property with none of your own money. That's perfect for your situation. So what you're going to do is you're going to become an expert in your area. You're going to become an expert in the real estate market, and you're going to find someone with money but not time, and you're going to have the time. You guys combine and you can get into that property with none of your own money. Boom! Mic drop! You don't want partners either. Why would you want a partner? I mean, sharing's caring and all that, but okay, no partners. Okay. Okay. No partners. You're not willing to save. You don't want to become a wholesaler. You don't have rich relatives. I got this. Just give me a second. Alright, so we're starting to get into a little bit more complicated stuff, but it sounds like you want complicated because you're making this video complicated. So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to find an owner, someone that already owns a property, but it's distressed. You know, there's all kinds of deferred maintenance. Maybe it's got a leaky roof, there's broken cars parked in the front yard, terrible tenants, whatever the issue is. Boom, you partner with them, and then you guys work together to increase the value of the property. Right, you didn't want partners. Okay, here's a different spin. Okay, here's a different spin. You get a contract to buy the property at a future date. And so the thing here is you're going to lock in the price, but in that contract, you're going to give yourself the right to work on the property. So you're going to fix it up before you even own the property. And that way you didn't have to sink any of your own money in. I mean, how great is that? That's how we're going to do it. You're going to find someone that's got a shitty property that they don't want to do the work on. You're going to buy it under contract at the current fair value. then you're going to fix it up to the potential after repair value, and then you can go and refinance it. As long as you build up like 20% equity, boom, you're in that property with no money down. Okay. I mean, that's not even a really good reason not to do this. I mean, yeah, it's a bit complicated, but I gave you a bunch of... Oh, gray area, eh? You want to get into the is this legal area. I don't really do a lot of that stuff, guys, but I've heard of other investors that do it. I guess I could explain how some of those guys get into the gray area. I don't like this, though. I really don't think you should do it. But I did tell you I was going to figure out a way for you to buy a property with no money down. Okay. No problem. I got this. I got it. All right. Well, just remember, you're the one that brought this up. I really don't think you should be doing this. This is highly risky, and depending on your region, this might be right out mortgage fraud. But if you want to hear about how other investors sometimes do it, I really don't do this, guys, and I really don't think you should. But I did tell you we'd figure out a way for you to get a property with no money down. Okay. So let's get into the gray area. So a gray area is you could try and borrow your down payment and then work within the rules where you're not really borrowing the down payment. So maybe, you know, if you have to show proof of deposits for like 90 days, you could borrow that from a line of credit or a hard money source, or even get credit card advances, I guess, and have it sit in an account for 90 days and then buy it on that. And as long as your debt service ratio is okay, technically, I guess that's okay. The thing is, you're stretching yourself really thin with this one, guys. I really don't. I don't think you should do this. Okay. You just want to go right out and out mortgage fraud approach, eh? That's what that guru you paid thousands of dollars told you to do. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I can't believe I even let you talk me into this. You should literally never do this unless it's legal in your region. I don't think this is very legal in most North American markets. Maybe you're in a market where it is legal, but you could assume the mortgage. Back in the day, that was a real strategy. These days, most banks don't let other people assume mortgages. If it's legal in your market, cool. If you can find a bank willing to do that, that can be an interesting way. So simply what you're going to do is you're going to find an owner of a property that already has a mortgage on it, and they just want to walk away and break even from the property. They just want to get out of that debt, so you can assume that mortgage and just step in and start making the payments. Now, if you notified the mortgagor and they agreed to it, this is completely legit. But I've never actually witnessed someone do it legit. I've heard stories of guys that do it illegally. But you're putting yourself at a huge risk, man. I really don't want to see you do that. You just want me to shut up and keep going on with the video. Okay. So otherwise, you could get a second or third mortgage to make up for the down payment you're required. But again, the first mortgage company, they're not going to be cool with that usually. I mean, if you get lucky, okay, awesome. Or I guess you could find like a hard money lender that'll lend 100% on the property, but you're going to need some really good connections there. Yeah, so those are some approaches. You just want to go straight up fraud, eh? So what other people do is rental credits. You buy the property, and then on closing you get a credit for renovations or deferred maintenance that the current owner did equal to your down payment. Again, very few lawyers are going to be cool with this. Very few mortgage companies are going to be cool with this. Most of the people that are telling you to do this, they're playing a risky game, guys. And you really got to think about it. If you don't have the money for a down payment, and if you have to go to these extreme measures, you're spreading yourself really thin. I mean, your resiliency is at almost zero at this point. So one misstep, one wrong thing, and like this is your first property. You really shouldn't be doing these aggressive strategies, even if it is legal in your region. If you're brand new to real estate investing, at least I don't think so. Okay, yeah, you just want keep dancing, hey? You just want me to keep going on. Okay, Well, I'm actually happy that you decided that mortgage fraud wasn't the right approach. That's good. That's actually, I'm glad. I'm glad we're on the same page now. I'm glad you're not going to do those crazy, risky strategies. All right, I've been trying to rack my brain for you guys. I mean, I think we've gone through a lot of the options, but one last thing I did think of was, I forgot to mention earlier, you could set up a corporation and then essentially get investors for your real estate corporation and use their money in order to go buy real estate. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty much the same thing as having partners, and you didn't want partners. Okay, so just to make sure we're on the same page right now, you don't have money for a down payment, you don't have rich relatives, you don't want to take the time to save up for a down payment, you don't want to get mortgage insurance, you don't want to become a wholesaler and earn the money for real estate, you don't want to get a money partner or have any partners really for that matter, you're not willing to partner with an existing owner and find a win-win where you do all the labor and they bring the property, or where you even just buy it under contract for a future period in time, do the work and then try and refinance it at that time. Then you talk me into talking about gray areas and straight out mortgage fraud. I'm glad we agreed that that's not the right approach for you, because it really isn't. You're going to, especially for your first real estate investment, I mean, that's such a dangerous strategy. I know you paid a bunch of money to that guru or coach that told you just to get credit card advances and go out and buy a property, but I mean, that's insanely risky. That's like next level risk. So otherwise, we talked through that. I brought up the corporation idea, but again, you said you didn't want partners. So I think I actually got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. So let's do that now. Of course, why didn't I think of this before? You don't want to get any real experience, you don't want to put any of your own money, and you don't really want partners. You know what's going to be perfect for you? You could just set up some sort of scam and scam your way into real estate. I mean, just become a coach or a guru. I see it all the time on YouTube and on other social media platforms. I mean, you don't actually need to know what you're doing in order to teach it. Lots of people, you know, those that can't teach, I mean, it's perfect for you. You can't actually do it, but why not just charge people a bunch of money and then you go do it? Or better yet, you could start a real estate Ponzi scam. That would be awesome, right? I mean, you could just make a bunch of money and really do nothing. Just sell dreams rather than results. That would work for you, right? Boom, we got it. I knew we'd figure out a way to do it. Oh, yeah, I guess you could always just start gambling in cryptocurrency if you wanted. I mean, if you want to get into cryptocurrency from the beginning and just gamble, why'd you make me go through this whole song and dance? That seems actually, seems very inconsiderate of you. In all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a huge favor, smash that like button and share it on social media. I'm not really sure what to make of this video. Is this an awesome video or a terrible video? Would you like to see me do some more of this playing around, talking, I don't know, peanuts, parents type thing? Let me know in the comment section down below, or share with me if you think I forgot about one of the ways that you can invest in real estate with no money down. Share it with us in the comment section and I'll either do an update video or I'll just share it with my audience in a different video. So again, one quick ask, share this on social media if you enjoyed it. I think it's one of the more unique approaches to showing how to buy a property with no money down, or at least explaining some of the high level strategies that you can approach in order to do it. But regardless, if you're not already subscribed, if this is like your first time seeing my channel, please just go and hit that subscribe button. It would make my day. And otherwise, YouTube wants you to check out the videos down below. And remember, until next time, making money is a team sport. There's more than enough money out there for us to all make it. But if you're not saving it, I mean, like, what's the point? Thanks, guys.